Welcome to the Hawaii Department of Health Clean Water Branch Virtual Public Hearing tutorial. This video will provide instructions on how to participate in the Clean Water Branch virtual public hearings. This video will provide instructions on how to complete the following actions: registering to participate in the Clean Water Branch virtual public hearing, accessing the virtual public hearing, using the virtual public hearing program, and requesting additional assistance. Registering to participate in the virtual public hearing. Follow the instructions on the public notice to participate. Some hearings may require that you register or notify the Clean Water Branch to participate. For public notices with registration, you'll receive an email with a link to the hearing after registering. There may also be other information and instructions in the email as well. If you don't see the email with the link in your inbox, be sure to also check your spam folder. It's also recommended to save or file the email somewhere easily accessible for the day of the hearing. Accessing the virtual public hearing. The virtual public hearing Teams meeting can be accessed in three ways: a web browser, the Microsoft Teams app, or a phone. You do not need to download Microsoft Teams to participate. When planning to participate in the virtual public hearing via a computer, through the browser or the Teams app, your computer at minimum must support audio to allow you to hear the meeting. If you want to speak at the virtual public hearing, you need to have a computer with a microphone. If your computer doesn't have one, you can join the meeting on your computer and then call in with a phone to use it as a microphone. Your camera will be disabled during the virtual public hearing, so a camera is not needed to participate. To access Teams through your web browser, click on the meeting link, then click on Continue on this browser. Teams fully supports the following browsers: Microsoft Edge and Google Chrome. To access Teams through the Teams app, ensure that you have the Teams app installed and enabled on your computer. Click on the meeting link, then either click on the Open Teams button or allow the browser to open the Teams app when prompted. To access Teams through your phone, call the number provided for the meeting, then enter the phone conference ID when prompted. As a reminder, if your computer doesn't have a microphone, you can join the meeting on your computer and then call in with a phone to use it as a microphone. Using Microsoft Teams features. List of computer features. When joining the virtual public hearing, you may be prompted to enter your name. Enter your first and last names, then click Join Now. Once in the meeting, you will be able to raise your hand and unmute yourself when enabled by the hearings officer or the moderator. Please follow the instructions given by the hearings officer for how and when to provide testimony at the virtual public hearing. When prompted by the hearings officer, click on the Raise Hand button to notify the hearings officer that you would like to provide testimony. When enabled by the hearings officer, click on the microphone icon to unmute yourself and provide testimony. Live captions, meaning auto-generated subtitles, are also available. Click on More Actions, then click on Turn on Live Captions, and select your preferred language. Since the captions are automatically generated by the Microsoft Teams program, the Clean Water branch cannot ensure their accuracy. List of phone features. Once in the meeting, you will be able to raise your hand and unmute yourself when enabled by the hearings officer or the moderator. Raising your hand notifies the hearings officer that you want to provide testimony. To raise your hand, dial *5. To unmute yourself, dial *6. Please follow the instructions given by the hearings officer for how and when to provide testimony at the virtual public hearing. Mahalo for watching. For additional resources, visit the Clean Water Branch website at the address listed below, or contact the Clean Water Branch at the email listed below, or call 808-586-4309.